So the idea is to complete the main line here from Venlo station into the rest of Europe as an interchange, Germany basically, here in the door opening, to allow continuous trains to run if that's the case. But basically as a staging area. Let's see here where this is Venlo station. The trains can either run around and reverse back into the country here, or the international trains will head off here into Germany, wait here in the staging area. This will be a blind area, and then will appear back on the layout and go back into the country. And the only place I had available to be able to make a continuous loop was basically the doorway there. So, oops, wrong way. So that's the reason for setting up the module, which will be here in the doorway. Okay, the final extension here of the upper level to the corner here, which will be the end of the main line before there's a reversing loop there at the door. So I now want to build the baseboard, but I had forgotten something. This is brick, as typical here, and this is hollow. And I had forgotten that a good 10 or 12 years ago we created one room from what was originally two rooms. That's why there were two light switches there. Originally there was a smaller room with a doorway here going around there. This was filled in so that we created one room. But when they created this wall, they just created a dry wall, a hollow wall. I can't remember what they used, whether it's a drywall or plywood. But that's made me think now that I have to do some extra work in supporting the upper deck there. Surprise, surprise. I'd just forgotten, because it was a good 12 years ago that we did that. Oh, this is something I haven't tried before, and that's designing some track work using paper cutouts. This is the final reversing loop as designed there at the end of the main line, representing the rest of Europe, Germany and the rest of Europe. It's a reversing loop and staging area, which will be blind and will be basically in the doorway opening. And the idea is that it will be a module that can be lifted out of the way when not necessary. So this will be the module in here, and because it's a very tight fit in the doorway, I'm going to basically set out the track work on paper. I've printed the various rail pieces and sections from the AUL package on a 1:1 scale, and I want to that will go approximately there. question might come up why I'm using paper track and not real track, because I suppose I could just as easily have put the real track down here. Well, the simple answer is I don't have all the pieces of track yet. One of the reasons for putting this down and checking it is so that I know what sort of track I need and only need to buy what I need, as it were. So here's the reversing loop. I've cut it out based from the paper tape, from the paper track that I laid down. And this will go in here. I think the door will have to be, I'll take the door off the hinges. Permanent opening, doesn't matter. And the module then will come in here. It can fit on the end of the baseboard here, and I should have a couple of supports on the wall there so that it can sit in place. I don't even need to have legs on this module either. And this will be its height, so it'll be reasonably easy to duck under. Anyway, that's the plan. That's the plan. Yeah. Looks like I'll probably need to take the door off the hinges. But okay, all in the effort of making a nice layout. So, and then now to finish the upper deck here. And finally complete the main line. After getting on to 2.5 years of building now. That's it.